Are you over the age of 50 but still want to ride your dirt bike better, like improve your skills, but you don't really have the time or place to practice? Maybe you're working a job that has a lot of hours or a long commute, so you don't have much time when you get home or on the weekends because you want to spend it with your family. Or maybe you're just doing overtime. Or maybe you just live in the city and it takes a long time to pack up your bike and head to the trails because it's a couple hours away or more. So going for a trail ride isn't practical because it takes so long. Well, most people think that in order to become a better rider, you need more seat time. But is that really the best way to go? Just getting more seat time is not the best because it can form bad riding habits that cause you to lose control because your arms, your wrists, they get fatigued quickly, or it can cause you to wash out your wheels. For example, when you're standing on the pegs while riding, which can potentially give you more control, if you find that your hands or wrists are getting more tired even quicker than if you were sitting, then that's a big sign that you have formed a bad standing habit. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, when you just try and figure everything out on your own, which is what I did, you can become a better rider, but it takes a lot longer because you're figuring out what works and what doesn't. So maybe you hear people say, oh, well, you need to stand up to have more control, so you stand up while you're riding on the pegs. That's great, but it's easy to have bad riding position and not be in balance, and this makes you put more pressure on your hands and your arms, more pressure than they can handle, and this causes them to get fatigued really quickly, and when your hands get tired, it makes it hard to hang on to the bars safely, as well as use the clutch and the throttle and the brake, because it's hard to even squeeze your fingers when your hands are tired. Also, if you find that when you're going around corners, especially flat corners, that your front wheel feels like it's washing out or it has washed out on you, you probably just tried slowing down, because if you go any faster, it's just going to slide out from under you. Well, this is another big sign that you've formed a bad riding habit. But it's not your fault because no one knows all of the positive riding habits right when they get started. I had to figure it out on my own. I spent years just being a self-taught rider because I was too stubborn to find a really good coach, someone that has a step-by-step process to form positive riding habits that will give you more control. And going back to the hand and wrist fatigue, instead of putting all that weight onto your arms and hands, you need to form a habit of transferring that weight into your legs and your core. And when you have a balanced riding position, this will make it much easier because you can ride a lot longer because your hands and arms aren't getting exhausted quickly. And then there are a few reasons why your tires might be sliding out. It could be from a bad throttle habit, a bad braking habit, or it could be a bad body position habit. And if you want to find out which one it is, then you should check out this video here. I'm Kelly Fager from Motocross Hideout. Learn more, ride more, so that you can stay safe and have fun with your family and friends for many years to come.